that is a good bit of evidence.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth, you got it?
Got it.
What more do you want tacked onto this? I turned myself into a pickle and 9/11 was an inside job? Was it?
It's Pandora from Pandora's Box here, and welcome back to the channel. I'm back at it with Detroit. I don't know if I've ever said the actual whole name of the game on this channel, but it's Detroit Become Human. I don't know if it's ever cropped up other than in my thumbnails. Just in case you didn't know what the game is called, but why would you be watching it if you didn't know? November 5th, 2038 is what I see down here at the bottom of the screen, by the way, because I talked about in the last part, would it be our generation? So, if I'm thinking about it, like, if Carl from the last part, if you haven't watched that, go back, that would be episode 4. I'm not forcing you to, but if you want to know what's going on, or if you haven't watched it from somebody else, or me, or whatever, to get all the information, you should go back. November 5th, 2038, so that would be the end of the year. This is very close to our year. If you think about it, 2020 is not even 2 years away now. And if you're thinking about that, that's crazy. 20 years from now. How old will I be in 20 years? 40. So that's not even our generation. This would be... Let's say that Carl... I'm sitting here doing all this math for you guys, and like... I don't know, let's say that Carl is, 7... Assuming that technology gets better, even though he's like in a wheelchair and stuff. We'll say he's 75 about. So that would be, if I was 44, then that would mean it would be like the generation, like half generation. So like my parents would be 80 something, almost 90. So then you would have that generation in between. So it would probably be like the kids who are actual 90s kids. So I'd say my husband's brother would be around Carl's age. So those are the kids that actually grew up with technology, like born mid-80s, grew up in the 90s, learning about the technology. The kids who played games first, like actually were the age to play video games. The kids who actually got into technology. And then there's like our generation. So I'm thinking that I'm talking too much about this. I feel like I'm interested. I don't know if anybody else is interested, but it would be from kids who were born mid 80s, which is crazy. Like kids born mid 80s to kids born up to like 2010 or so, I feel like. Maybe even later, because there are kids that now, like my daughter is only 2 and she was born in 2016, and she's, you know, already implementing technology into her daily life because that's how life is going. But I'm assuming that there will be a downfall of technology to some degree, where it's not a downfall of technology itself. Technology will always grow. It'll be the downfall of people. It'll be like a realization at one point where people won't want to use technology as much. Just thinking that, you know, it'll go from the generation that's before us who are like, oh my god, technology is bad for kids, blah 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 blah. It's taking away from real life situations, to like our generation where it's like, we have technology in everyday life and that's the way it's gonna be for the rest of our lives, so it doesn't matter if we implement it. Back to a generation where it's like, technology is bad, it's taking our jobs. The generation before us doesn't understand, just as our generation's like, oh, the baby boomers don't understand that we can't get jobs. It's going to be the same way, but it's like, well, the generation before us, I can't even remember what our generation's called, but the generation before us, this is what they would say. They would say the generation before them created these androids and they expect us to get jobs. So that's kind of... It would be in our age range. It would be from kids born early 80s or mid 80s to about 2010, maybe 2015. I don't know, I'm talking about so much about it. I'm just really interested in this game. I'm excited about this game. I love the futuristic aspects, and the fact that it's not so far from where we are now is even more interesting. This means that we are alive. 44 years old. I don't plan on dying before I'm 44, so I'll be here for these androids. Like, I obviously know they're just making a game, but I feel more immersed in this game knowing that technically I'm alive during this time. Because technically I would be alive during this time, 2038. But anyways, guys, I've talked a lot about that. I'm just really excited about it if you can't tell. Let's get into this. Oh, we're back to what's his face there? Can't remember his name. No androids allowed. Alright. This is like whites only, blacks only bathrooms. Let's scan. So we have to scan faces. I have to get closer to them? I think so. Oh wait, what is that? I have to see their faces. It's Jimmy Peterson. Alright, so I have to face them in order to see them.
Shit, I thought I had
He's gonna say, thought androids weren't allowed in here. Well, I work for SWAT. Alright.
What's your problem?
Well, let's get this guy first. Oops. Johan. Kim Johan. Wait, can I get this guy from this angle? Yes, I can. Christopher Gray.
That's what I thought.
There we go. Hank Anderson. Talk to him.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
Come to an understanding.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Reason with them.
Listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us.
Buy him another drink.
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See, that Jim wonders the technology. Make it a double.
Oh, that's too funny. I like this android. I don't want him to, like, be rude or anything. That's not how I went the first time with him. I'm not gonna do it this time.
You say homicide?
Very cool. Cool, a drunk... What is he, an undercover cop? Drunk undercover cop driving. The...
My
diplomatic?
instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here, so you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
Conflicting orders, selecting priority. Follow Lieutenant Anderson. Oh man, this game is so cool. Oh man, I love it. Oh look. Look what's up in the sky there. They're using, what the heck are those things called now?
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me.
This is totally like a...
You understand.
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan until this asshole found me.
This is like future racism, for real.
Got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body.
I'm told not to touch anything. I bet I'm gonna touch stuff.
Jesus, that smell was even worse before we opened the windows.
Where are we,
Victim's
first of
name's
all?
Carlos Ortiz.
I'm going back outside for a
He has
second.
record for theft and
Investigate. I know, but I wanted to see the front of the house.
According
This
to the
isn't...
neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever.
This house is disgusting. Is it really? Oh my god, is this the house with, Alice and what's-his-face and Kara? I hope not. No, that guy's not him. The way the TV is and everything, the trashy apartment, I just figured. I don't think that's him. Because I don't think this would go that far in the future.
Well, state he's in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
Is that supposed to be ironic? I am
I'd say he's been
alive.
there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a
Disgusting.
kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The
Look at-
landlord
that's
said the front
disgusting.
door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded
Oh
up.
my
The
god,
killer must have
alright,
gone
I'm
out the
done
back
with that.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived.
Another rogue
I gotta
android?
get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
I will freak out if he says, yeah, it stinks in here, like he has an olfactory sense. That would be crazy.
It's way too neat. No human rights like that.
Drugs. Red ice, acetone, lithium. Wait, I wasn't done reading that. What is red ice? Is it a new kind of meth? Alright,
Chris.
so... I need to review 10 pieces of evidence. I've only done one. And there's a
Is
lot.
this written in the victim's blood?
Alright, so...
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
No fingerprints. Okay. That is a good bit of evidence.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth. You got it?
Got it.
Oh man, that's
Fucking
great.
hell, I can't believe this shit.
Oh man, that's too good. Okay. All right. Dried blood. Carlos Ortiz. Wow.
Red ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked to party.
More dried blood.
Chris, I want full analysis on the
everywhere.
narcotics.
Oh, there we go.
Consider it
Examine
done,
the chair.
Lieutenant.
Signs of a struggle. It's not letting me stay long enough to read all the stuff when I do that.
Hey, Mike, you finished
I don't know
taking
if
samples
it's
there?
something that I'm doing or
That's it.
what it is. I need 2 clues to oh, I gotcha. Wait, go back. Violent impact. Okay. So there's traces of the drug on here, or is it just one of the chemicals? I'm wondering if he made red ice. This could be a drug, like a conflict with a drug dealer or something. So let's reconstruct this. Alright. So let me go right here. Deviant took a knife. Okay. Now if we rewind it all the way, we got Deviant was attacked. Emotional shock. Okay, so this is from all the way here, this is where it begins. So you got, I'll play it in a little bit slower. Yeah. It's a good thing they reminded me that I could move that because I would have forgotten. Okay, so he's being attacked. So this guy is an android, right? Deviant took a knife for self-defense. Okay. That's the thing, like, if an android was to defend himself, he has the advantage. Like, you scare an android, they're a robot. Like, I understand that they bleed and everything, we've seen that, but they're gonna be able to defend themselves better because they can think faster, they can react faster, and a lot of times I'm sure they're stronger. Is your android spying on you? Probably. They're trying to learn about humanity. Oh my god, that's crazy. Like, I'm only skimming through this, but... So that's all of it, okay. Last time I had 3 options and I missed one, but I don't think I missed one this time. What am I looking at here? It's not really anything to look at. Okay. So how many pieces of evidence do I need still? 3? Well, it looked like there's something over here. Stop getting caught up on the table. What's over here? What's over here? It was showing... Huh?
He's on his way. It won't be long now.
Okay. Yep. Wait, what?
Come on, guys, get a move on. We don't want to be here all night.
Why isn't that...
Don't worry. No one wants to stay here a minute longer than they have to.
Oh my goodness. From this angle, I can't... Alright.
There's something weird in the bathroom. Did you take a look?
Excuse me. There we go. I was getting caught up on the guy. Eden Club. That was what was in the magazine. The, the technologically advanced magazine. Was it more drugs? I didn't really get to see. Hello. Where's the bathroom? Is it this way? No. I was gonna say it can't be the first thing you see when you walk in the door. At least it doesn't work like that in most houses that I've been in. Alright, right here. More dried blood. Oh no, we're back in the kitchen. It's down this way. Bathroom. Oh god. I thought a dead body was gonna jump scare me. Obsessive writing. Drugs are bad, kids. Religious offering. Interesting. Interesting. Is there anything else in here? So it says there's another thing over here, but I can't seem to figure it out. Where? Just the magazine, but I don't know what other evidence we're talking about here. Oh, there's something else over here. Can we go in here? Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay. Is somebody buried in the backyard here? What? What am I supposed to do? Because it's not letting me... I've seen everything... Oh! Let's say I've seen everything I can see. Model...
Door was locked from the inside.
Okay, so that's Android
It's gone out
footprints.
this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Oh. I thought it was Android footprints. Deviant didn't escape. Now what do we need to do? That didn't count towards my evidence? I didn't examine the victim yet. I think I just got that option. Okay, let's see here.
Wait, Lieutenant. I can't stay if you leave.
Much as it breaks my heart, this is where we part ways.
I just need 5 minutes to finish my investigation. Please, Lieutenant. Remember the drink I bought you at the bar? Just 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Whatever.
Alright, so there's probably gonna be a weird jump cut because now I'm all turned around. And I got that little scene. There we go. Where the guy was telling me that it was taking too long because... Sorry, I'm adjusting my chair. My daughter got up. I usually record at night. Okay, so he's got remnants of drugs. I usually record at night when everybody's in bed, but because I wanted to play this so bad, I'm playing it early in the morning, so I had to get her breakfast and stuff. She came in. I think there'll be a part that can't really cut out where she was talking, so you could probably hear her. Theft and aggravated assault. You can see all that in his fingerprints? That's crazy. Alright, so... Alright, here we have a clue. Victim fell here. Victim was stabbed. See, this is where I'm like, was it actually an android, or... They came from the kitchen. Okay, so if we play this all the way from the beginning. He stumbled out of the kitchen. He was stabbed. Tried to get away. Tripped, fell, hit the wall, was stabbed again. Repeatedly. Hold on, go back. Let's go as slow as you can. 1, 2. I got 2. No, he stabbed him several times. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times? Okay.
He was stabbed 28 times.
28? I only counted 4.
Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
He was stabbed 28 times. I love because he's an android, so he's still robotic. So it's like, he was stabbed 28 times. Damn. I am alive. Regular letters. Yeah, they do. I think it said cyber handwriting or something like that, as if an android wrote it. Now what? Okay. Report to Anderson.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
In the kitchen.
in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android
With a bat.
with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
The victim stabbed the android stabbed the victim.
The android stabbed the victim.
Yeah, right?
So the android was trying to defend itself, right?
There was something with a chair though, right?
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to
The living room.
the living room.
Okay. The chair was moved when he was trying to get away.
And he tried to get away from the android. Alright, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim
With the knife.
with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous. But it doesn't tell us where the android went.
But then we have the footsteps
It
outside.
was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some
Oh, that's
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Why are you being smug about it? Search for blue blood traces. Oh, it's not even gonna give me, like... Oh, okay. So I just gotta follow the trail. Okay. Okay, there's some points of interest. A ladder was used. I don't like pulling curtains back. Brooms scared him? He gave a look like, bitch. Come on. Traces led to the attic. Is he in the attic? Find something to climb. Okay. No, it still wants me to read that frickin' book. I thought that I would find something. Oh, a chair. A chair. A chair. A chair.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
Gonna climb
I'm going
it.
to check something.
Yeah, mind your business.
Gonna check something.
So is this like a... Oh god, my battery for my controller's low. Is this gonna be something where like this guy doesn't like androids at first, but then this happens and he's like, you know what, you're not that bad. That's what I'm sensing. He's just sitting there, isn't he? Am I gonna have to fight this guy? Is this gonna be a Beyond Two Souls type thing where it's gonna be like a slow-mo mode? I was never very good at those. Search attic. I don't want to. Why? This is turning into a horror game all of a sudden. There's the ladder. I really don't want to. Oh my god, he's walking slow. Like, I'm not even doing that. I don't... How many curtains have I pulled back? He's behind there. He's behind there. Oh, it's a mannequin. That's not much better, though. Okay. I'm done pulling curtains back. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me. Alright, where are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. We take the easy approach here. Oh. He looks terrified.
I was just defending myself.
I figured.
He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
Does he do his job or...
It's here, Lieutenant!
I didn't even get to choose.
Chris,
I thought I was gonna have to make a moral decision.
Come on!
I mean, he does his job and he does it well, but I thought I was gonna be able to make a moral decision there. Oh my god. Oh, I have so many points right now. I'm gonna go spend those. Okay. There's a lot to this chapter, so I'll skim over it a little bit. Wait a second. Okay, so this is 82%. I didn't even pay attention to these titles at the beginning. 82% complete this chapter was named Partners. Public opinion was skeptical. I don't know what that means. Hank is neutral. So that must be like his stance on androids. And software instability is unknown. That must be... This must be the stats for like... Oh, public opinion must be like his stance on humans, maybe? The android stance. And then software instability is unknown. So, like, is he defective or not? Possibly. I guess we're gonna have to get deeper into the story to find out. In front of the bar, yep, we entered the bar and we face scanned the customers. There's no other way to not scan Lieutenant Anderson. And we talked to him and we bought him another drink. We didn't go aggressive. I could have gone aggressive like 3 times during that conversation. I'm like, no, come on now. Connor and Hank arrive at the scene. Examine Eden Club flag. Oh, we examined everything. Look at that. I don't need to read all those. We examined every last piece of evidence except for... Where is that in the timeline? You go down to Hank wants to go. Ask for more time. Hank accepts. And that only happened because I took longer because I literally stopped because my daughter walked in. But, so I may have not gotten that had she not walked in. Connor knows what happened. Okay, so we missed... If I had messed up the sequence, I probably would have gotten the other one. So, if Hank didn't accept my time, there would have been a different ending, too. So there was 2 endings to this one. We reported, we reconstructed the crime, followed the blue blood to attic, searched the attic, and found the deviant. So there is one where, like, he would have still been hiding in the attic and we had to leave. And he would have been able to get away. And I kind of feel like we should have went that route. I mean, I know that he killed somebody, but it was in self-defense. And I don't know. I feel kind of bad about the situation. Okay, so it looks like we're on the same day here as that last chapter, November 5th. That wraps it up for this episode. Man, things are moving. I mean, we're still in the whole... I think we're back at, what's his face's house? The guy there with the daughter, Alice, which... My phone keeps going off. Sorry, guys. That is a whole story that's gonna be complicated and probably emotional. So, anyways, the whole crime scene thing. I mean, I like that android. He kind of gives me off a vibe like an android would. Like you think it, like how you would think an android would. So. He's very straightforward, but he seems to fit the position that he's in, working for detectives, because that's how they are. They're very, like, straight-faced. So it seems like his specific model was made for that. But I like him, like, the way that I took him the first time where he was reasoning and everything. Like, he's good at his job. Because of that, like, when you think of good cop, bad cop, but the good cop part where in a situation you want to de-escalate it and not anger somebody, but then at the end there where he basically just blew the android in, that really proves that he's a functional model. Basically, he was built for that job and he does his job the way it's supposed to be done. Even if it's another fellow android, he's like, you broke the law, I'm supposed to report you, so he did. So I'm getting the sense that not only is it that he is good at following instructions, but that he's going to win over Hank there. Because Hank obviously doesn't like androids. But during that sequence, we kind of saw him warm up to him, and I'm wondering if, like, later on they become, like, buddies, and they do, like, cases together. I don't know. But anyways, guys, if you appreciated this, give it a like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell, and I will see you guys the next time.